and welcome to this week's episode of Tea Time with Mrs. Potts. My name is Emily Jewell. I play Mrs. Potts in the national tour of Disney's Beauty and the Beast, presented by Networks Presentations, and I'm here today with Brent Wakelin. Would you introduce yourself to everybody and just talk about what you do in the show and where you're from?
Sure. Hi, I'm Brent Wakelin. I'm from Orlando, Florida-ish. But no one's ever heard of Orange City. And I'm the bookseller, so in the very opening scene, when we're all talking about how weird Belle is, I'm the one who actually likes her and gives her a book.
It's very kind.
And I'm very nice to her. But then I take off the glasses and I'm a different person. I'm mean to her just like everybody else. So that's what I do. I'm also a knife and a salt shaker.
Great.
All sorts of fun things. So.
Awesome. So we were in Minneapolis last week. Have you been to Minneapolis before?
No, I had never been to Minneapolis
Oh, what were
before.
some highlights for you about Minneapolis?
Oh, well, obviously the cabaret that we did, which was so much fun.
Best.
Um,
And you and the Logan song. Oh my
yeah.
god, they sang Alone in the Universe from Seussical and it stole the show.
well, thanks. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And it was great to be in a city. It was the first week after a couple of different split weeks where we're bouncing around different locations.
Yeah.
So it was nice to be in one place for a whole week and be walking distance to the theater and be able to do that and go get groceries and feel like a normal person a little bit, which doesn't always happen when you're living on a tour bus.
Right.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Cool. And this isn't your first tour, so you have experience with life like this, because you were on Wizard of Oz with Patrick, right?
I
With Our
was.
Lumiere.
Yes, Our Lumiere, Patrick.
How was that experience different?
Well, this tour is a little bit better organized. Or organized better. My English is breaking down. We're about to the 8th show. I can't. My brain doesn't work anymore.
I know.
But yeah, so that was. But it was a lot of fun. Patrick was the scarecrow. I was the lion when we did it. We had a whole lot of fun together. And the cast was great, just like this one. We all worked together. We all did our roles very well, and so which is a blessing. But this is a little better organized. Which I appreciate. So yeah, but I mean, we did all the same, getting on the bus, driving to the venue, getting out of the bus, doing a show, getting back on the bus, going,
To our life.
To our life.
Yeah. So speaking of, lives, you have an alter ego, right? You have a persona.
I do. I have an alter ego named Capital B, which sort of developed in like 2011, I think, is when I came up with a name. Actually, a friend of mine came up with a name for me, because I write and perform pop music. Because for years, as I was getting my degree in musical theater and growing up as a kid who loved musical theater, I thought, I want to write musicals, but I don't have that kind of musical sensibility. The music that I hear in my brain tends to be pop music, which fortunately pop rock musicals are popular now, so maybe I can write musicals. Maybe you will. I don't know. But yeah, so I write pop music, and I did a demo when I first graduated from college, but it was all very acoustic and kind of emotional and whatever. And that's when I decided, I can write music and keep the name Brent Wakelin if I want to write stuff like Adele for the rest of my life. But if I want to do something fun and flashy and a little bit out there, I need to have some sort of alter ego like the pop stars do. So that's where Capital B was born, and I started performing at the Stonewall Inn in New York City, which you haven't heard of it. It's a landmark. It was.
I haven't been there yet, actually.
Oh well, you should.
I need
when
to
we
go
get back
meet
to the city, we'll go.
go.
But it was Stonewall is where the Stonewall riots happened in 1969, which was really the beginning of the civil rights movement for gay, lesbian, transgendered, bisexual folks. So lots of history, plus the people there are really fun and the bartenders are cool, and I did a singing competition, and
Awesome.
It was a lot of fun, and I got to dress up in my Golden Girls with an edge inspired style, which I like to call it. And it's just kind of went from there, and now every once in a while I'll go to different clubs or venues or open mic nights in the cities that we go to. Sorry, I forgot to put my phone on silent. I got an email. But actually towards the beginning of the tour.
Yep.
We were in San Antonio,
Yeah.
which was our first week sit down
Sit-down.
after we opened. And we went to a bar that was there, and I
You
entered.
took over
We
this
took
bar.
over the bar. We were half of the people at the bar because there's like
I know.
50 of us.
I know.
So we all just went and kind of took over. And when it came time to vote by applause, it kind of
Winner!
it went my way because I packed the club with all of these people.
It was awesome. It was so much fun.
But yeah, I think I was the best one. So
Great job.
I had locals tell me that I was good too. So
It's true. He would have won even if we weren't there.
Yeah.
But I have to ask one more question since
Okay.
this is tea time with Mrs. Potts.
Yes.
I have to know what your favorite tea is.
tea. Well, I am
Is it iced
drinking.
tea?
I am drinking Arizona iced tea with peach flavoring right now, which I do love peach tea. I love.
Yeah.
I love cold tea.
Are you like a southern sweet tea boy then, being from
I
Florida?
am.
Got it.
It's very rare that I actually want a hot beverage.
Okay.
It has to be
Okay.
really cold for me
Got
to
it.
want to put a hot liquid in
That's
my body.
fair. That's fair.
But my body runs a little warm because I'm from Florida or something. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, thank you for being my
Of
guest
course.
today. I'm going to leave them with what I leave them with every week, which is remember there's nothing like a nice warm cup of tea to make the world seem a bit brighter.